'Tis the night before Christmas, in the year 2009. It's the evening when we celebrate the birth of our Savior divine. For Christmas Eve is a night that in our hearts we hold so dear. It's a time that we look forward to throughout the whole long year. And so, for days and for weeks, we have done our best to prepare, buying gifts and presents for all those for whom we care. In the malls, there's been pushing and shoving as people reach for the shelf. I guess on second thought, I really should have controlled myself. At home, we decorate and set up our Christmas tree. And when it's all finished, really it's a sight to see. With the tinsel and the garland and the lights all aglow, it gives us such a warm feeling as the cold winter winds begin to blow. We put wreaths on our doors and hang our stockings with care. Women don red and green sweaters, and men have Santa Claus ties they wear. On our lawns we set up reindeer that shine so bright. The lights and the candles are all such a sight. In our homes we have parties. Even at the White House they have bashes. But be sure to check your guest list to make sure that nobody crashes. As the days go by, packages arrive at the door. The mailman brings Christmas cards. Every day there's even more. Fruitcakes aplenty are given to one and to all. Soon there's a stack of them, some 6 feet tall. But do people really eat them? Or do they simply get hidden? Really, I think a law should be passed to make them forbidden. Our TVs we turn on nights when it snows. With hot chocolate in hand, we watch our favorite Christmas shows. I don't know about you, but my favorite, with no ifs, ands, or buts, is the special that features Charlie Brown and all the Peanuts. That's why I got so angry when, by a presidential speech, they were preempted. To write an angry letter to Washington, I was severely tempted. But there are also other shows that add to this time of year. Programs that help to fill us with that sense of holiday cheer. Maybe you like the Christmas classic, It's a Wonderful Life, with that happy ending when Jimmy Stewart's surrounded by his children and wife. And there's the Christmas story where Ralphie, the little boy, doesn't want to settle for a football or some other simple toy. No, he wants a BB gun, and until he gets it, he vows to pout. Even though his teacher and parents tell him he'll shoot his eye out. There's a Christmas Carol where those 3 ghosts give Scrooge a scare, until he finally learns how important it is for others to care. There's the story of Rudolph with his strange glowing nose, but he becomes the hero as the show comes to a close. And yes, there's the Grinch, who from his mountain lair looks down, staring at poor old Whoville with his threatening, sinister frown. But even the Grinch is changed as the town welcomes him to their feast, giving him the great honor of sitting down and carving the roast beast. And there is the music of the season, the songs that we love to sing. All the Yuletide carols. What a thrill float across the sky. Yet as we gather here this eve and consider this world in which we dwell, we cannot help but recognize that all is not well. Wars rage on in places like Afghanistan and Iraq. More and more soldiers die as they come under attack. Nations build bombs and tanks. They threaten their violence to spread. As we listen to the news reports, it gives us a feeling of dread. We are left to wonder if warfare and terror will ever cease. Will there ever come a day when the world will live in peace? We have concerns about our health. This year we feared swine flu. But as people take ill, we wonder, is there anything we can really do? We feel so helpless when heart disease or cancer strike, while the cost of medicine and insurance undergo yet another price hike. There are financial woes, as many people have seen their nest eggs shrink. The authorities tell us not to worry, but what should we really think? So many people are searching for jobs, and even more are being let go, while the number of openings is near an all-time low. There is crime in the streets, and drug use continues to rise. When we hear about murders in the city, it comes as no surprise. And for many people this holiday season, they think of loved ones who are no longer there. Friends, family, and dear ones who have passed. The grief is almost more than they can bear. And so as we assemble here this day to hear the sacred story read, we seek to have our hearts uplifted and to have our spirits fed. Because the questions we have are about evil and its might. Is there hope for a brighter day? Or are we doomed to an endless night? But we need to remember the story told at the very beginning